Hello everyone, and welcome to the Children of Clay. I've been sitting here for a couple of minutes now with this atmospheric music that you all couldn't hear because of the loading screen. It's pretty eerie. But yeah, so this isn't the only game we're playing. I think this game maybe lasts around half an hour, a little longer than that. So we're going to be playing this and then jumping into some other games and demos that I've downloaded. I downloaded a bunch of them. We're not going to get to all of them. But anyway, hopefully the audio isn't too loud on your end. But yeah, let's get right onto it. There's not much in the options. There's display to change the resolution, and that's about it. This is made in Unity. There was a pop-up at the beginning, or like a splash screen that showed that. I'm not hearing any sound effects right now, so I'm not sure how well the sound effects volume is going to be, but let's hit play. Let's just go. I don't know anything about this game. I don't know what this game's going to be about. Time is 5:40 past 11:45. I've received another artifact from my old friend, Professor Ortve. He writes again about how he misses working with me out in the field and his remorse about the accident. I immediately felt a chill down my spine and was once again back in the cave, trapped and hopeless. I see. I composed myself. I need to focus on my work. Time to start the examination. So I think this is a horror game. It kind of has that feel. That music. Name, artifact number 297. Site, Kurgan Burial Mound 7B in the Ural Mountains. Ural? I don't know. Clay. Material clay. Age unknown. Function unknown. Oh, hello, creepy little thing. What is this? Do I have to actually pull it. It just went away. Okay. Search. Okay, I could search for things. What is this? Why can't I move this? This feature resembles a human face. It certainly does. I can turn it around. Kind of stop motion-y. It looks like a metal object embedded in the artifact. It doesn't seem like it is possible to extract it. Maybe I can find out what kind of metal it is? The compass is detecting a magnetic field. Alright, so it's a magnetic metal. Face. Magnetic metal. I could not find anything relevant. Magnet. Alright. The iron. Oh, it's iron. Okay. Iron. The earliest known ironwork is dated from 3500 BC. And made from meteoric iron. There are two main types of ironwork, wrought iron or cold iron, and cast iron. Cold iron has a long and varied tradition in the mythology of the folklore of the world. And okay. What am I doing? It's pretty interesting, though, so far. How do I light this? Oh, there it is. Do I have, like, a menu? I do have a menu. Okay. Why does it just go away? The face. The iron object. How do I use the matches? Clay. Pottery is the process of forming objects with clay and other raw materials, which are fired at high temperature to give them a hard and durable form. It is one of the oldest human inventions, originating before the Neolithic period, with ceramic objects dating back to 29,000 and 25,000 BC. Hey Bobby, how's it going? Would I rather have $1 that multiplies 0.5 every day for a month, or a million, like multiplies so I get half and half and half every day for a month? So I get 50 cents, then 25 cents? Is that what you're asking? Because that would result in $2. Less than $2. That looks like a Venus statue. One of them Venus statues. What do I do with this? What am I doing? Face. I could not find anything relevant. Okay. What do I do? What am I doing? Game! What am I doing? I feel like there's not much to interact with left. Am I supposed to look at something through here? Hello? What is that? Oh, there it is. There seems to be some sort of runes, but I don't recognize the type. Maybe I can find something in my books. Alright. Runes. Alright. An example of runes in runiform writing is the letter U written using different runes. Orcon runes, Robust runes, and Futhark runes. Alright. Alright, those are definitely Rovus runes. There we go. Alright, the Rovus script, or Old Hungarian runes, is a writing system used for writing the Hungarian language. After the establishment of the Christian Hungarian kingdom, the old writing system was partly forced. Let's see. And the more zeros it has, the better. I studied economics. Lol. Alright. The old writing system was partly forced out of use, and the Latin alphabet was adopted, however, blah 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 blah. Alright. We're usually written from right to left. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take a local screenshot of this. You all won't be able to see it, but I'll be able to use it to translate this, I think. Without having to, Alright, let's see. So that is... U... R... G-Y... No, that's a D. Urdun... Urdung. Oh, he wrote it down. Urdung. What does Urdung mean? Is that Hungarian? Urdung. Ordog. So it's a shape-shifting demonic creature, apparently. Urdung is a shape-shifting demonic creature from early Hungarian paganism and pre-Christian belief. It ruled the lower world and helped God in creating the earth. After Christianization, it was often identified with the devil. One of the oldest Urdung myths is recorded in the Ugra tablet found in the Ural Mountains. Illustration of the devil from the Codex Gigas in 13th century. Alright, now what? Ural. The Ural Mountains are simply Urals, are a mountain range in Eurasia that runs north. Hold on a second. Gotta adjust some windows a little bit. Anyway, are a mountain range in Eurasia that runs north-south from the coast of the Arctic Ocean to northwest Kazakhstan. 1A fragments of von Herbenstein's map. Okay. What else was there in the Urdung? Ugra tablet. Found in the Ural Mountains, The Euchre tablet depicts the legend of a star that fell to Earth, and out of the star, the 7 children of Urdung crawled out. According to the legends, the children caused misfortune, sickness, and death to mankind, but a brave Taltosh used his cunning to lure and trap the creatures. Out of the 7 children, only 6 are depicted on the tablet. This could be because of damage, but one of the hypotheses states there's evidence for the 7th children being the folk creature Mumush. So let's look up Taltosh first. According to folk tradition, a Taltosh is a person with supernatural power. A Taltosh is born with teeth, a 6th finger, or additional bones. They were born with teeth, huh? Wild. The most, just like infant with teeth immediately. The most important ability of a Taltosh is a meditation or spiritual trance. In this state, they could heal wounds and sickness or learn hidden truths by sending their souls among the stars. Alright, how about Mumush? The Mumush is an invisible creature that scares the children in Hungarian folklore. It is most often associated with darkness, but there's no description of its shape, even in the beliefs of other peoples. According to some assumptions, there's no description of its shape anywhere, because for everyone it is the embodiment of their own fears. I see. Oh, hello, you're bleeding now. Interesting, some sort of dark liquid is flowing out of the holes. Can I burn it? Okay. Oh, looks like the dark liquid loosened the metal object. Let's pull that out. Whoop. Uh-oh. Can I light this? Yes, I can. Is there another candle anywhere? I like how there's like a heartbeat now. Whoa, what's going on here? What on earth? I should pick up the candle and investigate. What am I investigating? I hate that we can stand up now. That sucks. I hate this. I need to figure out what's happening before I leave. Alright. More dark stains. They lead to the left. Stone statue from... What is that noise? What are you? Hello. I stumble in the darkness, trying to find my way towards the door and away from that wretched thing. I reach out with my hands to find something. There's a wall here. There's a wall here. There's a wall here. So what do I do? There's nothing in front of me. There it is. The air feels colder here. There's a wall here and I feel some sort of moss growing on it. There's a wall here. There's nothing in front of me. Alright. There's a wall here. So we're kind of stumbling through the darkness. There's nothing in front of me. Alright, so we're circling around in circles now. There's nothing in front of me. Alright. There's nothing in front of me. There's a wall in front of me. There's a wall here. There's a wall here. This is not where I came from. There's a wall here. There's a wall in front of me. Am I losing my mind? There's a wall here. There's a wall here. There's a wall here. No, this can't be happening. I remember the matches I keep in my pocket. There's just a single one left. It takes a few seconds before I dare light it. Do you light it? He's lighting it. Yeah, he's definitely trapped. Excerpt from the newspaper article titled "The Children of Clay." Just a few months after the disappearance of the esteemed archaeologist and the incident involving a broken artifact, the team working on the remote site in the Urals has made an astonishing discovery. A previously unknown underground chamber containing dozens similar clay figures has been discovered. They are already in contact with several universities across the globe to further study them. Was that the end? Was that it? I guess that was it. It was even shorter than half an hour. All right, and then we're gonna. Was that it? Was that all there was? Does it have achievements? Originally made. Oh, it was for a game jam. That's high quality artwork for a game jam. All right, so I guess that was the Children of Clay. Let's jump to something else then. That was fun. Let me just double check. All right, there are achievements. Just a common housefly, read all the book pages. Okay, so doesn't seem like I missed that much content. All right, let's hop into something else then. I don't know how long this demo is. It's called I Nima. So let's switch this over to set game, games plus demos. And then we'll hop into a few of these. All right. So let's try I Nima. I've not run any of these games at all. So we might run into some tech issues as we go on. We'll see though. Oh, hello. Full screen, windowed full screen, I prefer that. 1920 by 1080. Text speed. Let's do fast. Fast is fine. This could be a visual novel. It might not be, I don't know. I don't know how long this is gonna be. We'll see though. Oh. Am I Nima? Oops. I accidentally skipped it. Death, cold, endless and utterly serene. The perfect undulating prison for you to spend eternity. An irritating yet familiar voice scratches at your brain, and you find yourself violently awoken by a mysterious figure. It worked. Question mark? You're breathing. The air is cold and stagnant. The walls that surround you provide the room with a distinct lack of natural light. It is a cute art. She is blinking. What is this? You are underground, dozens of boxes overflowing with trinkets being a strange sense of comfort. That comfort dissipates as you realize you're tied to the chair you're sitting in. A bungee cord holds your head up. I thought it was supposed to be fast speed, but that is definitely not fast. Let's make it instant. The stranger stands across the room, hesitating to approach. Stranger? 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 Stranger! Why can I do this? What is this all about? Can I remove it? Can I delete them? Oh, okay, I can do that. Stranger. Nima, is that you? Nima? Words in your brain can be combined to unlock new words. Mom! All the words are stored in your library after they're unlocked. Interesting. Interesting. When you're done, words can be dragged from your brain down to your mouth to unlock new dialogue options. Mom, what's going on? Wait, yes, it's all coming back to you now. You're Nima Lee, and this is your mother, Annabelle Lee. Can I combine Mom and Nima? Love, fear, and family. Mom breathes a sigh of relief and smiles. Oh, thank God, I thought I'd lost you. Lonely. Family. Alright, we got dad. We got grief. We got isolation. We got sad. These are all very distressing words. Alright. Mix love and family. Okay, we get that. Mix Nima and Nima. Okay, we don't get anything. Nima and sad equals dad and mom. Stranger and Nima. Oh, that gives mom. Mom and stranger gives Nima. Isolation and love gives mom. Okay. Alright, we can set order. Oh, prophetic. Okay. Anyway, let's continue. She excitedly steps forward, but stops herself just short of throwing her arms around you in an embrace. She pauses. Lost? Me? Mom shudders. Let me bring you some food first. You must be starving. Mom exits the basement, excitedly clambering her way up the stairs. I hope she trips and cracks her skull. Thanks, Mom. A sopping wet bowl of slop is gently presented to you. That is a leak. The odor reminiscent of wet dog and dirty socks is masked by overwhelming amounts of soy sauce. Your nose begins to shrivel like a worm left out in the sun. Mom unties her hands but leaves your waist and head fastened to the chair. With some effort, you can now eat your gruel. She places a small, dull spoon in your now free hand. Okay. She's even uglier up close. Okay, Nima, before you eat, we need to have a little talk. There was an accident. Your memories may have been affected, and I want to ensure you're okay before everything goes back to normal. You're going to be living and sleeping in the basement for now. Can you untie me? You're tied up for your own safety. If you fall unconscious, I don't want you to fall and hurt yourself. Just follow her rules, and we'll be free. You're not a prisoner. This is just a controlled environment for you to heal in, okay? You took the bowl, or you look at the bowl of food, and then up at her. You try to nod, but your head just bounces in your binds. Alright, so starting tomorrow, I'm going to bring you items, or to be bringing you items. I want you to think of how these items make you feel if they bring back any memories. For now, let's start with something simple as an example. She takes the bowl of gruel and pushes it towards you. Hungry, kongi. Kongi? What does this kongi make you think of? You can start to eat while we talk if you like. Alright, disgust. Alright, let's bring up kongi again. With Dad. Nope. Alright, Dad doesn't bring anything up. Mom. Disgust. Kongi with Nima. Is disgust. Lots of disgust. How about hungry? Mom. Science? Dad with science? Is scientist? Love and scientist? Is knowledge? Knowledge and hungry. Knowledge doesn't give me anything for hungry. Knowledge and kongi. Nothing. Knowledge and, lonely. Nothing. Knowledge and Nima. School. Hey, Fire, how's it going? Scientist and... grief. Is Mom? Science and love is family. Science and hungry is food. Food and love is... Can't combine food and love. Alright. Food and, fear. There's the kongi. Alright. Playing Repo with peeps. Nice, nice. Hope you're enjoying it. Food. Food and... hungry. Is happy. Food and happy. Food can't be combined with happy. Alright, happy and kongi. Happy in science, happy in love. Is dream. Alright. Dream and food is... Ew! Alright, dream and... Mom is... grief. Dream and stranger is fear. Dream and lonely. Love and dream is happy. Alright. Dream plus happy is... Dad. Okay. You hesitate, looking down at the bowl and back at her. Although she claims there's no wrong answers, you know that is not true. She's looking for a specific response. Try connecting ideas in your mind, see where those trains of thought lead you. Tell me what you're thinking about. Happy... Wait, food? Happy. Dream. Nah, dream doesn't have anything. Alright. Dad? Reminds me of family dinners. Your mother perks up at this. Oh, good. That would have been a long time ago, but that's a good sign. You have some long-term memories. Right, grief? Chest tightens. The sight of the fish bones makes your chest tightens, but you don't know why. The feeling comes with any, hey Daigo, how's it going? Without any specific memories, there's just a fish-shaped hole in your heart. Don't cry, it's just Kongi. Go on, take a bite. Okay, but... fear? Scary. No? Oh, drown. Oh, I can't do drown. Kinda lonely. Kinda makes me feel lonely. Interesting, could you tell me a bit more? I'm not sure why. You're pretty sure this isn't your favorite food. You're also pretty sure your mom knows that. Ew. Despite every fiber of your being screaming at you not to, you bravely force a single spoon of piping hot kongi down your throat. We were playing some games and demos. We just got through the Children of Clay, which was way shorter than expected. It was like 20 minutes at most. And now we're playing this game where I think this mother just brought her daughter or child, I don't know if there's a daughter or not, back to life and is trying to make sure that it's really their child. Alright, overwhelmed by the pungent taste of mom's unconventional methodology of cooking, you spit it back out. Better to starve to death than to endure another mouthful of this overseasoned nightmare. Unsurprisingly, Mom looks away in shame and apologizes for the culinary travesty before you. I guess my cooking hasn't improved then. I'm sorry, Mom, I can't eat this. Well, you have to eat something. Can we order takeout? She cringes. The notion of spending money on greasy fast food when there's perfectly fine kongi at home seems to be causing her physical anguish. You know what? I have some Burgess Burger coupons upstairs. I've been saving them for a special occasion. To be determined if she'll actually remember to do this. She's gonna feed us, right? You yawn. The bowl of kongi certainly chased away your appetite. Now you prefer to find a nice den to crawl inside and sleep. Mom sets the bowl aside and lets out a long sigh. She stares at you intently, preparing for something. How much of the accident do you remember? You shake your head. Some things just come to you, but as far as you're concerned, everything that's happened before you woke up in this basement feels like a dream. You were swimming, you hit your head. Swimming, drown, rock, pain, river. Blood, pain. Swimming, blood, rock. Alright, this is just looping now. Swimming, blood. Drown, pain. Body. Blood with body. Life. Life with knowledge. It's age. Happy with age is birth. Birth and life is... No, you can't combine birth and life. Birth and body. Birth and body works. Life and body is corpse. Oh no. Corpse and blood is guts. Drown and birth. Drown and guts. Drown and dream. Okay. Life and guts. Life and birth. Life and blood. Pain and guts. Mom and pain is, mom and birth is... Wait. Pain and birth is mom. Drown guts, drown body. Food. Food, corpse. Zombie. Age and water. Age and water. Is erosion. Erosion and rock. Can't combine erosion and rock, sadly. How about erosion and river? Nope. River zombie is Nima. Uh-oh. Zombie and water is Nima. Body, zombie. Food, rock. Hold on. Let me do that again. Food, rock. Does not combine. Swimming, food. It's fish. We got fish. Fish guts. It's torture. Torture and Nima. Is life. Torture mom. Is fish. Happy food does not give us anything, sadly. Well, I mean, it gives something, but it's not, like, useful. Oh no, it doesn't give anything. Happy rock. Happy life. Is dream. Torture. Happy. Happy school. Swim team. Dream swim team. Nothing. Dream torture sashimi. I got sashimi. Hello? Zombie fish. Zombie sashimi. Zombie food. Science. Blood. It's monster. Monster swim team. Monster sashimi. James Pond? What? What? Who's James Pond? James Pond plus mom is science. Or is Science's mom. What? Mom plus swim team is lonely. Alright, mom. Did mom pull us out of the swim team? Monster plus dream is fear. Monster plus age is nightmare. Nightmare plus life is monster. Okay. Monster plus pain is zombie. Monster plus mom. What's Morella? I don't know what I just combined. Monster plus mom is an experiment. James Pond is an old PS1 game. The caption showed us as James Sashimi. Oh, what? Alright, experiment with Morella is rebirth. Rebirth plus zombie is a paradox. How about a rebirth with a corpse? Is a zombie, alright. Paradox zombie is life. Paradox Nima is life. Paradox mom. Wait, paradox stranger, maybe? Let's throw in a few paradoxes. Alright, paradox stranger is mom. Paradox mom is love. Oh no. Paradox rebirth is life. Oop. Paradox nightmare is the dream. Alright. Paradox fish is Nima. Life? Body. Paradox body. Corpse, no. Paradox swim team. Oh, I can't. There's no paradox for the swim team. James Pond. Why is this here? Why is this an option? Paradox sashimi. Paradox James Pond is sashimi's fish. Is food. Immortality. We found immortality. Let's go. Immortality plus food is sashimi. Power. Power plus swim team. No. Power plus corpse is zombie. Power plus immortality is Nima. Anyway. You're lucky I was able to rescue you. You clutch your head as a bolt of pain travels through from the top of your cranium down your spine. Oh, pain. Ow. Likely story. Pain plus power. No. It's punishment. Torture. like this story. A memory surges to you. You recall looking up at your mother's stony face. In her hand, she clutches a sharp knife designed to cut through flesh and organs. Your mother looks worried as she reaches out to console you. You recoil away from her. Maybe we should talk about this later. Tomorrow, the real tests will begin. You pass those, and you'll be free to leave the basement and everything could return to normal. How am I supposed to pass if I can barely remember anything? I suppose it's only fair if you have a chance to ask me some questions in return. There's a shuddering pain racking your brain. You're almost spent for the day. Choose your next words carefully. What do you want to know? Swim team? Zombie? Am I a zombie? Corpse? Did I die? Life? Hungry? Water? Swimming? Blood? Knowledge. What happened to me? Hongi? You cooked that? Dad? Where's Dad? Nima. Am I Nima? Your mother looks stricken, drawing away from you. She closes her heart, and instead of a smile, you see that same stony face you saw in the memory that flashed through your brain. I'm joking. I know my name is Nima. Your mother doesn't laugh. Nima, please, this is not the time to be joking. I need you to take this seriously. Well, that was a waste of a question, but it was worth it for the look on her face. Your eyelids are growing heavy. You're running out of energy. Anything else you want me to ask me about? Am I a zombie? No, you're Nima. Are you sure? You're not a drooling undead monster. You're talking coherently, you're self-aware, and you look the same as before the accident. Did that line seem rehearsed to you? That's a relief. I don't want to be like that freezer boy from Rocky Horror. I don't think I could stand that much dancing. Okay, somewhat coherent, but you're mostly fine. You yawn and your mother takes notice. Nima, sweetie, don't you think it's time to go to bed? I just have one more question. Okay, what do you want to ask? Did I die in the accident? No. You were in a coma. Let's not worry about that right now, okay? The pain surging through your brain terminates with a sudden pull of a plug. Your eyes cut to blindness, and then you feel your body fall forward to be caught by the ropes fastening to your chair. You flicker in and out of consciousness as rogue bolts of electricity wiggle your neurons. Mom hums a familiar song. A pair of tender arms bear the full weight of your malnourished, sickly form. You're lowered onto a lumpy mattress, tucked in routinely and without indulgence. Whoever carried you here was hesitant to do so. Her act of mothership seemed little more than a performance. Despite that, you feel a gentle hand lovingly caress the side of your face, and once again the world goes dark. Fossils? I don't know how long this demo is. My head hurts. This is my room. I barely remember it. Alright, we've got a whole bunch of stuff going on in this room now. I was not talented at all. That was Dad and Mom. Those ugly things go on my feet? Why did I even buy these? Brock's guilt. Alright. Brock's plus immortality. No. Morella? Who's Morella? Morella? Parasite? Rebirth. What's he so happy about? Pisses me off. I was his child and I was her child. In this kingdom by the sea. Aquarium. Memory. Remnant. corpse plus remnant? Do we get ghost? Can we get ghost? No, we don't get ghost. Cambrian era. Okay, why did we get the Cambrian era? Sure. Age. Life. Hey, Spots, how's it going? Nobody expects the Cambrian era, right? A child's drawing it vaguely resembles a koi fish. James Pond. Okay, that's why we have the name James Pond. James Pond was her pet. We're gonna get a lot of James Pond, I guess. How do I leave this? Hello? How do I, okay. Trophy, swim team. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm a pretty strong swimmer. This book is about evolution. I wonder what it'll all evolve into. She spent a long time working on this one. No one even read it. Work. She's a paleontologist, I see. These fish are trapped in a fake world. Judgment. Wonder what's out there. Trapped outside. Fossil and then rock. Cambrian era again. Afterlife. Okay, we got afterlife. Ghost. We found ghost. We found ghost. I got ghost. Ghost pet. Ghost. Judgment. No. Ghost memory. Ghost parasite. What can I mix ghost with? Ghost power. God damn it. Ghost experiment? A penguin. Envy. I wonder if they're ever jealous of the birds in the sky. Envy. Ghost. Envy. Guilt. Oh, what is this? Oh, there's a bug. I wish I could be the powerhouse of the cell. Oh, that felt nice. Oh, we killed it. It doesn't seem that bad. I think he's faking it. Alright, bug, corpse. Bug memory is discussed. Is it July already? It feels like it's been a million years. Time and corpse. Oh, hate. I found hate. Self-loathe. Guilt. Happy pretend. Plush. Dad. Alright. My special jar of wishes. Right now I wish I could get out of here. I used to chew on these pencils. This human looks strange. My locker. I can't remember the password. Tomato Boy is the coolest. I've read all of the comics. Tomato Boy. Corpse Lillian. What did I do this? Or do to get that? Oh, you know what? Her mom plus corpse equals science. She's a paleontologist. Save the whales. I thought it was beautiful when a whale dies. They host an entire ecosystem. I wish I could shrink down just to see how my dolls live. Lemon Boy. What am I finding? Was it always this lumpy? Should I knock for Mom? Sure. Are you awake? World's best daughter. Yes? I hear her undo a series of deadbolts, opening the door only a crack for it to be caught by the chain lock and held nearly closed. She studies you. She closes the door. You hear her undo the last chain and open the doors again. You didn't clean yourself up. The bathroom door was locked. Her cool demeanor thaws for a moment. Shit. She pounds her head with the palm of her hand. She gestures you to go sit at the table while she retreats into your room and unlocks the bathroom. Quick, lock her in. You hesitate, weighing the risk of trapping your mother in your prison. She returns quickly and efficiently. Your bathroom is unlocked. She doesn't take note of you passing by to ascend the stairs, and a staccato thumps and exits the basement. You fidget in your chair, wondering if you did something to upset her. She's not buying it. She returns, trundling clumsily down the stairs. She holds the railing to keep herself steady. In her other hand, she carries a large tote bag bulging with concealed items. Alright. She calms down a bit and smiles placidly at you. Good morning, Nima. Good morning. Don't forget to call her Mom. Did you sleep well, Mom? No. Disgusting. She's wearing the same clothes from yesterday. He looks disheveled. It's unclear if she slept at all. Are you feeling any pain? Yesterday, our conversation ended rather abruptly. Your vitals are stable, and you seem to have made a full recovery. Yes, I'm feeling well. Good. She flips up a notebook and makes note of that response. How was your sleep? Any interruptions or strange dreams? Lie to her. No? She flips her notebook closed, and the fake smile returns into a real one. You're gonna do better today, right? Today is gonna be a little different from yesterday. With me, I have some items. All you need to do is tell me how they make you feel. Can you do that for me? Yes. She places the plushie of a shark upon the table in front of you. For some reason, it invokes unfamiliar feelings within it. All right, let's figure out what we know about the shark. Shark plus plush is happy. All right. Nostalgia, sorrow, and most intriguingly, love. Now, is there anything this reminds you of? James Pond, maybe? It reminds you of Dad. The trip! That's the toy Dad got for me at the aquarium. Can we go? Can we get tickets? Yes. Let us out of the bowl. It's not really a good time for that right now. Oh man, promise we'll go again someday? Sometime, okay? Just like how we used to when Dad was still around. Sashimi. Memories of your father's embrace fill your mind. He's no longer with you, but the plushies still connect the two of you together. Maybe after we're all done here. Does that sound good? Yeah, okay. Mom lets out a melancholic chuckle. It's funny, you used to bring this thing everywhere with you. I remember you never even let me take it from you, even to wash it. Your father used to say it was starting to look more like a catfish than a shark. He even considered buying a second one to switch out so we could clean it when you weren't looking. Shark, right? Hey. You never did, don't worry. After he passed, you were even more inseparable. You wanted to hold on to anything that reminded you of him. You and Mom share a moment of nostalgic silence, reminiscing on the warmth of a face that fades more and more into memory every single day. Mom lovingly plants her hand on your cheek. I'm just glad I didn't lose both of you. Okay, Nima, let's move on to something else. She pulls out a chunk of rock with a strange formation entombed into its surface. There's a prismatic glow to the rock, an opalized skeleton frozen in time and then cracked open like an egg. Mom hesitates, unsure if she should show you this thing. So she places it on the table and pushes it forward to you. What does it remind you of? Uh... Fossil? Trapped. What does trap do? Why show this? James Pond. How does a koi fare? Erosion? Is this erosion? Fish? Birth? Swimming. I found that fossil. I found it in Kicking Horse River. You were so happy when I gave it to you as a present. Mom looks pleased. She reaches out and starts to run her finger across the fossil. Yes, it surprised me because you usually don't find fossils like that underwater. It must have slid all the way down from the mountain to end up here. You start to recall the day that you dived in, the clearness of the turquoise water that made it easy to see the bottom, the rock that seemed to call to you, your mom's carefree smile. It looks like it's broken, though. Mother nods, not looking at the fossil. She already knew it was broken. I extracted the fossil after you gave it to me. Some of the imprints are still there, though. I feel like Mom isn't telling you everything. There was something special about this fossil when you found it. A reason you ran across the rocks to present it to her. Can I see it? No, not right now. I'm still studying it. That's okay. I can wait until you're ready. Until then, I'm happy to help you in any way I can. Cooking, taking care of the house, picking a bath for you. It's all fine, so you can, as long as you can achieve your dreams. What's that supposed to mean? Your mother had called you her lab assistant, but all you did to help her was cook and clean. Back then, you told yourself you did all the work for love, but now you can't help but feel indignant. It's not fair that I have to do all this work and I don't even know why. All this work. Doing your chores is just the bare minimum. Don't be ungrateful. This project, it's gonna fix our family. Bare minimum? You didn't let me leave the house. I felt like I was in prison. You shouldn't have said that. You had to learn your lesson. What lesson? You really shouldn't have said that. I don't think we should continue talking about this. I want to focus on happy memories today. You are my good and happy daughter, Nima. She speaks as if she's reminding herself who you are, but the tone is clearly suggesting that you've begun to wander off the script she set out for you. What lesson, Mom? Don't get all righteous with me, as if it's my fault that we ended up like this. You're the one who betrayed my trust. You're the one who put this entire experiment in jeopardy. I was ready to forgive you, for us to go back to the way things were, but it seems you're too spiteful to move on. You're not Nima. Nima would never act like this. Nima would never question me like this. That's it. It's time for bed. Your mother grits her teeth to hold herself back from speaking further. Gruffly, she picks you up by your arms and hauls you back up to your room. She deposits you across the threshold of the door and then quickly closes the door behind you. You hear her voice muttering something about controlled stimulus as she stomps away from the door and begins ascending the stairs out of the basement. You messed up. Pushed her buttons too much. She doesn't love you anymore. You banish the errant thought from your mind. After the interrogation today, you want for nothing else but the comfort of the bed. You find yourself awake in bed. There are heavy weights on your arms. You try to wiggle, and your arms bind against a series of tight ropes that bind you still. I told you. She doesn't like failure. Your mother enters the room, wiping a small steel pick with an antiseptic tissue. You're awake. I didn't use enough anesthesia. You try to scream, but you discover your mouth is gagged. That's fine. You won't need it. She leans over, placing her knee on your stomach to pin you and gripping your face with a clawed hand. The pick inches closer to your eye. Don't blame yourself. It's my fault, really. Something must have went wrong with the procedure for you to come out like this. She begins to caress your cheek. Her hands are trembling ever so slightly. But that's okay. Oh no! There's always next time. You feel the blade scrape past your socket and push into the nerves of your brain. Your life terminates with a pop as she severs your brain in half. Suddenly it's dark. Dark, cold, endless, and utterly serene. You spend an eternity in this darkness. Until a familiar voice. Nima, is that you? Okay, so there's the demo for Am I Nima? That's interesting. I wonder where the story will go. Kind of works as a short story. Like a little creepypasta type story. I don't know where it would go with like a full story. Also, this music's pretty cool. Pretty neat. I like it. honestly, I don't know where this goes, or where this would go. But yeah, I am interested in it. But it's a visual novel, so it'll probably take a long time. All right, let's go to another game. Hey, J Phantom, how's it going? I really like the demo, even though I thought that I'd hate the infinite crafting like me mechanic. I think the infinite crafting is interesting because other infinite crafting type of games, they make it so that it's just like kind of random what comes together. It's just like, okay, I guess this makes sense logically, but in this game, it seems like you're using it to figure out Nima's memories, which is like an interesting twist on the mechanic. All right, which one do I want to try first? Let's try Dead Letter Department. Set title, Dead Letter Department, and other demos. Please. Contains flashing and flickering images and descriptions of violence, adult themes. Flickering can be reduced in settings. All right. Dead Letter Department Steam demo. Reduce the effects of flickering. Sure. We can keep the cursive writing. Audio. There's no separate settings for anything. It says mouse sensitivity. I can't use the mouse for this scene though, which is odd. Invert y-axis. No. ASRT layout, no. Mouse smoothing, none. Display graphics. Yeah, just do very high. Misc, delete data, no. Alright. Steam demo for Dead Letter Department. But anyway, hey J Phantom, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Forgot to say hi, okay. Dear mom, dear dad, dear love. Hey, asshole. My time here has been a real learning experience. My time here has been brutal. My time here has been rough, but nothing compared to the hell that was living with you. Let's just be an asshole. I'm doing pretty good. I still have an annoying cough, but you know. This city is far much better. The city sucks, but it's still an upgrade. Someone I met here hooked me up with this computer job while I get myself back together. I got a data entry job typing up the junk that computers can't auto read. Why am I typing this? I don't regret leaving. Get fucked. Thanks for nothing. Random splats. You can't put an underscore, actually. Cat. Ass faxing. I gotta close this. I don't need this anymore. Alright. Sensitivity is a bit high. Alright, what are we doing here? You know, let's just keep walking. Just keep walking. It's very green. I thought I turned off the VFX. Yeah, we did. Guess it's just gonna look like this. Page up, page down, flip over. Insert is... Why insert zoom? Why would I want these buttons? Please type in the highlighted text. Okay. 976, Lafayette, Shoal, Rockfield, Wisconsin. 53022. What's auto suggest do? Control T. Okay, so I don't have to enter everything myself. Why are these the buttons? I cannot read that. Alright, zoom? Why is insert the fucking zoom button? Why would you map that to the zoom button? Are you insane? Let's see. C. All right. How can I do Control Z? You know, Control A. Really? Alright. Control Q. Control W. You know, we're gonna just do... I don't care if it interferes with typing. This is very annoying. Alright, just reset to defaults, whatever. Why insert? We're setting that to Control Z. Everything else, whatever, I don't care. Alright. Um, 4605. I cannot read that. Poeno? Is it Poeno or Poamo? Oh, this is Dillsboro, so I guess it must be that. Carter Street, Raymond, Thompson Town, Piedmont, West Virginia? What am I doing? Dillsboro lived there. Our neighbor. It's one of these messages. 3402. 34042. Zola apartment 122. 422. Pershing. New Jersey. Selena. Yeah, that first one looks right. In 89 to Wanda. Oh wait, looking at the wrong one. Mr. Rupp. 5422 Paya. Suite 339. Tucson, Arizona. That's the first one. Tilde Dupree. 8968. Pearland. Hilton, NH. 03798. Alright, it's 298, I guess. Grandma, her house is blue. David in the red barn down the street. Alright, the latest. 23098. Patah Road. Unnamed city. How are there so many Patah roads? Or maybe there's a hint somewhere here. Oops. Ivan. I cannot read that at all. When something... I guess it's Wendy Morales. $285. Brockville. Bags, Wyoming. Don't understand a better address. 971 Palialta. Westerville. That looks like Ohio. Wayne. Abrava. Abravan? Obram? 11401. Ravens. Corner Road. Cordova. Maryland 21625. I'm just gonna ignore whatever that was. 160 Haver Straw. Bone Army, Texas. Looks right. Alright. Occasionally, larvae will enter ocular structures, even with treatment. Even with treatment, damage to the central nervous system may be permanent and result in a variety of negative. Alright, J Phantom claiming the throne, let's go. Negative outcomes depending on the location of the infection. The patient, okay, what was that? May suffer chronic pain as a result. Surprised no one claimed the throne yet? Sometimes it happens. Alright, Lorenzo Wellington 4453 Pamplin. I can't tell what that's supposed to say. Oh, circle. EGE Indiana 4676. Now that works. Alright, don't know what that's about. Thick Mr. Napier. 5753 Penfield, Charlestown. R102. Oh. Rhode Island. Wait, yeah, they wrote it weird. Charlestown, Rhode Island. F1, I think. Yes. Okay. People will come for miles to watch you burn. She lived there angry. She died there angry. People are putting weird messages in these on these envelopes. I see. Donald Oliver 4365 East 2250 Street. These addresses are getting weirder and weirder. Kewanee, Illinois 61 something or other, yeah. Cut the testicles into long, thin pieces and wash them thoroughly. Someone's gonna handle the power themselves. Bring a liter of water to a boil. Then place the testicle strips inside, one by one. Let them boil for about 5 to 8 minutes. In the meantime, boil another liter of water in a different pan. When the testicles are ready, wash them again with the boiled water. Very normal letter contents, you know? In the meantime, cry. Let's see. 8825, shelling. Missoula, Montana. 59807. Huh? That's right. Mr. Atman. Is the data entry one? It is data entry, I guess. 7470. Treadway. Beaver Creek, Ohio. 45431. P.O. Box number 2603, Wilmington, Delaware. Alright. Presumably, yeah. 19895. That sounds good. Miss Hodge. 8379 Shingleton. Airmail facility. Nebraska. Should be F3. Yeah. There's a bunch of eyes on this one. 8867. I cannot read that. That's so thin. I literally cannot tell you what that stands for. I cannot read any of this. Guilty. 294. Oak 4. Oak. What letter is that supposed to be, do you think? Bork. Oh, I guess it could be an O, yeah. Sioux Falls. SD. What's SD? South Dakota. Right. There's nothing here. The shadows, they walk where we walk. Okay. The shadows, they walk where we walk. They stand where we stand. They bleed where we bleed. South Dakota. They continue to drift in and out of consciousness before finally collapsing again. M. Unintelligible. Finally completed the act by stabbing the participant in the throat. That is throat, right? After which he hung the body on a meat hook. The corpse was dismembered and eaten over the next 10 months, with body parts stored in a freezer under pizza boxes. He consumed up to 20 kilograms of flesh. Data entry is pretty boring. Like to reprocess. I cannot read this one. I literally am unable to read this. 8, 8. 6, 7, gravity. Okay, well, thank you for... The auto-suggest only helps after you can enter something. Open immediately for great savings. What does... I cannot read this, sir! Something Williams. 52524. Something H Road. Carterville, Illinois. I mean, the rest is right, but... I'm gonna just enter that. 1404 Cresswell Place, Las Vegas. 8, 9. Okay. I'm sure there was something scary there, but I was too busy looking at this. Hello, from Yermo. Yermo? This place took Kish hostage and then fell in love with it. And they're Bonnie and Clyding it. Common sense. What? What? Hello from one of the most southern cities in the world. Tomorrow I get on a boat to Antarctica. I will see whales and chase penguins and probably get seasick. I hope the deal is going well. The coffee and men are quite good in Argentina. Okay. Next stop, Penguin Post Office. There's faces in this one too. That's a 7, right? Yeah. New Market, Hono, Hawaii. Oh, HI is Hawaii. 96804. I guess it's Honolulu then. Is Hono a different place than Honolulu? I don't know. I don't regret leaving. No, that's not highlighted. I regret liver. What's happening? Alright, someone turn the lights back on. God, the power in this place is awful. I bet there's some horror game protagonists going around messing with the breakers. Awful. Awful. jump scare time. I mean, every time the screen flashed, I get a little mini jump scare, but that's just because, you know, it's just whatever. What is happening? Are we doing anything? Oh, I'm walking. It was just so dark that I didn't realize that I'd stood up or anything. This is a different room. What are you? Oh, we're just walking around now. What even is this place? You're downloading these emails. Do you even have to go to work? Just work from home. Right? This is home? Oh, this is our home vat. I get it. Look at how warm that must be. Now available to buy on Steam. Not gonna lie, I'm not entirely sure what the point of the game is. Let's go back to the main menu so that it's like... I don't know, it just kind of felt like I was doing data entry and sometimes I'd get weird things. I don't know. That would imply there was there a story? Did anything happen? I don't know. I'm so confused. I just was receiving messages. Maybe my character did something. They all vaguely seem to be blaming me, but we kind of just walked into this weird building that was kind of scary already. So I don't know. I don't know what this game is going for. Anyway, that was Dead Letter Department. Let's try something else. All right. This one is a deduction type game, so we might have to pull out our notebook for this one. What is this? Oh, it's that. Okay. Wait, what is this? I don't remember this. Oh, this is another deduction-based game. So many deduction-based games. Maybe we'll save some of these for some other week. Oops. Where was I? All right. Let's start with, let's try the operator. All right. Set title: The Operator and Other Demos. Bureau 81. I like the concept of working in a dead letter department, but it was just a ton of because it's scary. Yeah, it kind of felt like that. All right, everyone. All right, the music is safe to stream on all platforms. Everyone get your headphones on. What is this resolution? We don't need that much resolution, friends. God, why is this like this? Why is it like this? Please. We're almost there! We're almost there! Okay. Alright. Wow, I could have just gone backwards and we would have gotten there faster. We're limiting the frame rate. VSync. Turn the VSync off, because otherwise you can't limit the frame rate to certain values. We'll turn the music down a little bit. This music has lyrics. Date format. Let's do ISO format, so everyone can understand. Letter by letter, word by word, line by line, letter by letter. What is agent writing mode? Let's do word by word. Units, imperial. Let's keep it Imperial. I'm American. Technically, US doesn't use Imperial. It uses US customary. But, you know. Let's go, let's try this game out. The operator. Bio-M facility. Somewhere in the US. 1992.
You will answer my questions as usual. 1 for yes, 2 for no.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Oh, I didn't have to do anything.
Extraterrestrial life? Are you currently restrained?
There's no subtitles for how many beeps they're doing.
Do you work in law enforcement?
But I guess you can sort of see it with the red flash.
Do you know who I am? Do you know who you are? Are you...
Wow, don't curse at me like that.
Good. He's ready.
Beep, beep. Beep, beep, I'm a sheep. Oh no, the chromatic aberration. It's strengthening. Save me from the chromatic aberration. FDI headquarters. Imagine that was a typo. Washington, D.C., 7:30 a.m. Oh, Moon macro systems. We got a boot sequence going on. Alright, this is secure and monitored federal government terminal, all unauthorized access. How do I log in? The correct username. How does this work? Huh? FDI. Oh, okay. It just automatically types for me. Evan Tanner. That is our name, it seems like. Oh. E. Tanner. Operator, no notifications. We got a trash. To delete. We're not deleting that. Password required. Crap. Alright, you're assigned to the operator program. Please read the following document before proceeding. Alright. Secure, blah, blah, blah. Operator program has been specifically designed to provide technical support. Field, hold on, I gotta... Settings. Let's turn down ambient a little bit. It's a little loud. Alright. While also ensuring high level of confidentiality, agents call the hotline. This call is dispatched to secretaries to verify the agent's identity, clearance level, and request. The request is forwarded to the supervisor. The supervisor dispatches the call to an available operator. A direct line is established between the agent to the operator. Once the operator fulfills the agent's technical request, the line is closed. Blah blah blah. All right. So 1 hotline, 2 secretaries.
Hey, pal. How you holding up? Get all that booze out of you?
No.
What? You seriously don't remember? You wanted to celebrate your new job, and I quote, properly.
Director?
I'm happy you're here. You and me at the FDI together. It's really great. But I gotta tell you something. When we're on the job, I can't treat you differently than anybody else. You understand, right?
Let's try to get some information.
Oh. Right. I almost forgot about that. Well, that was a long time ago. We're no longer
they're not going to
kids
talk about it.
with summer jobs back home, are we? But I promise, Evan, right hand to God, I'll be a better boss than you were.
Oh, God.
Well, I'd better run. FBI can't run itself now, can it? Good luck with your first day. All right?
All right, so Mike Trench is our friend. Xavier Skinner, our supervisor.
Good morning, Mr. Tanner. Welcome to the FDI. I assume you're up to speed on your mission here at the operator program?
No. I read the welcome document.
You know the basics. Good. So, just to recap, your job is to support our agents by providing them with all the help they need in the field to solve a case.
I see.
That help can come in the form of fact-checking, video and audio analysis, even lab work. My job as a supervisor is to link the agents with an appropriately matched operator. Any questions?
No, when do I start?
Fine, but first you need to learn how to respond to an agent's request. Let's do a dry run, shall we?
Sure.
I want you to find my age. This objective just popped up at the top left of your screen, beside the applications menu.
All right.
See it? Whenever you're stuck, or if you need help, simply click on the question mark next to the objective. Go on and click on the question mark, Tanner.
Sure. I clicked it.
Yes, just like that. You can always click on the question mark if you get stuck, though I'm hoping this won't happen often. I'm giving you access to the human database.
Oh.
The Human DB, as we call it here.
Cool. I got the human DB.
You can find this and other tools to help you solve agent requests in the applications menu. Now go ahead.
Car DB.
Operator Tanner, solve my request. Find my age. When you find the answer, click on the objective and then select the answer on the screen.
Yo.
Right. Like that, Tanner. I'll let you get settled in. And I'll
He's got a
contact you
firearm
later
license.
with your first real request.
All right. Thank you for this opportunity, sir. He doesn't reply. All right. All right. Interesting. Interesting. FBI headquarters, Washington, D.C. 9:18 a.m. All right. Why did we need a time skip for that?
Tanner, looks like your first request is somewhat of a baptism by fire. I have an agent working a homicide. It's her first case, too.
Oh.
Not ideal, but consider this a learning experience. I'll be monitoring.
How is a homicide her first case? Look forward to the challenge, sir.
Patching the agent through now.
It's Operator Tanner, right? I don't think our paths ever crossed at the academy, did they? Anyway, I got a homicide.
Give me
in a
the
bar
deets.
downtown called the Sanctuary. Ironic, no? My Vic, dead on arrival, is male, Caucasian, early 60s. He was shot in the head at close range around 2 a.m., just before closing time. As far as evidence, I got some surveillance footage from the bar, and some kind of list that I found on the deceased. Any chance you can work your operator magic and help find me an ID on the shooter?
Just do my best, agent.
Thanks, operator. Okay, I'm sending over the files.
All right, we got some files. Let's go. All right, so surveillance footage from the bar. We've also got a name list.
That's the list I found on the big.
How did you know I'm
It's
looking at
pretty
this?
long, and to be honest, I got no idea who any of those people are.
Why is this
The
one?
bizarre thing is, that name at the bottom, it wasn't redacted when I bagged it.
Oh,
But
someone
that's
redacted it.
Relevant to our shooting here.
Are you sure? How do you think it's irrelevant? All right, let's watch this cam. Low res. Just came in and shot him.
This is our cutting-edge video analysis system, Tanner.
Oh,
Click on any relevant elements in the video to trigger an analysis.
okay.
Go on, give it a whirl.
All right, let's click on this face.
Just like with the video, you can click on a photo for further analysis.
All right, we're analyzing the face. This is
Looks
Henry
like our victim is
Jenkins.
Henry Jenkins.
No
For some
clearance to
reason,
view his
we can't
profile.
access his full profile. Unfortunately, for the moment anyway, there's not much else we can learn about him.
car just comes in. Can we analyze his face? Skin type, what, 2? Alright, who are you? Low quality.
The footage quality is insufficient for a proper ID, operator. You'll need to find another way to ID the killer.
Alright. Let's see. Name list. Henry. So his name isn't here. How about the car? CPL 481. Alright. Who's the owner? Ray Wells. I mean, it looks like it could be him. Small fingers. Yeah, the car belongs to Ray Wells.
Nice. Now we know the perp's name.
Well,
You got
possible
Mr.
perp.
Wells' address? Because I'll take it if you do.
That's place of birth. A+ grade blood.
Yeah, that'll do. Nice work. Next up is to bring Wells in. I'll keep you updated. Thanks, Operator Tanner.
Good luck with the arrest. God, they never reply. I always get the last word in.
Not bad, Tanner. Not great, but not bad either.
What do you mean, not great?
I'll contact you later with your next request.
I did the thing. Alright, do we get more, or is that the demo? This is pretty interesting so far in terms of the mechanics. I'm just curious how, like, they expand upon it. Alright, Fred Smorkinski. Wilson Boulder. Hal, real name unknown. Snorish.
Tanner, I need you to follow up on an investigation started by a previous operator. I'll let the agent working the case bring you up to speed.
Who was the operator?
That's none of your concern, Tanner.
Sure. Barry.
Oh, please, tell me you got something.
Oh, hello to you too.
God damn it! Who are you?
Operator Tanner, at your service?
Great! Every goddamn time we get a new operator, it takes me twice as long. I got a life outside the FDI, you know? Interests, hobbies, full-blooded passions. I don't have time for this. I got a missing persons case.
Missing
out here
persons,
in
alright.
Viel, Nevada. Connie Moore's her name. I canvassed the area, talked to the locals. I can't believe I'm saying this, but everyone thinks she was abducted by aliens. Middle of nowhere, hot as hell.
Status alive. Dryfield,
Going
Nevada.
to a small town would be an insult to small towns. Look, I think it's bonkers, too. Another weird thing is, over the past year, 4 people in Dryfield have claimed they've been abducted.
Alright.
And every single time they reappeared somewhere in the middle of the desert out here about a month later. Connie's story's the same.
I thought she was missing.
She was. Popped back up yesterday.
Okay.
Collected her testimony myself. She had a camera on her. Naturally, I'd like to look at the photos. But to do that, I gotta go through you.
Oh.
An operator. Lucky me.
It's
right?
fine. What am I looking for?
There's something off about all this. I mean, beyond all the talk of little green men. Just look for something that doesn't add up, okay?
I'm on it.
Here are the files.
Find an inconsistency. Alright. Alright, testimony. Following Connie Moore's reappearance on 1992 0305. We recorded her eyewitness testimony concerning her supposed alien abduction. The victim, Connie Moore. Alright. Can you tell us more about the day you disappeared? I was hiking in the desert out by Dryfield. Sometimes I do that to clear my head or to take photos. Photography is sort of a hobby of mine. And is that your camera? Yes, it is. What else do you remember about that day on the desert? Well, it's a little blurry, but I wanted to hike around Mount Mori. I remember that. It's really beautiful. Okay, wait. Let's look at what else is in here first. Phone recording, camera. Alright. I remember taking 2 photographs. Then I heard this loud noise coming from the sky. I looked up and barely had time to take another photograph. It was just moving so fast. Their ship, the UFO. Then I think it landed to the east, so I decided to head over and see if I could see anything else, maybe get a photo of them. It must have taken me an hour, 45 minutes to get where it landed. Then what? I'm not really sure, to be honest. That's where my mind goes blank. The next thing I know, I'm waking up in some kind of room and I can't move. Was there anyone with you in this room? I don't like to think about it, but yes, they were there, all around me, the aliens. What did they look like? The room was so bright, like I was looking at the sun. I could only see their silhouettes. You can describe them as best you can. They were human, except they weren't. Something was off. They were too tall and thin. It was disturbing, actually. I couldn't see their faces. I'm glad about that. What do you remember about the room? It was white. I mean, entirely white. Antiseptic. Smelled sort of like hospital. There were no doors, no windows, nothing. Just like whiteness. What do you think they wanted with you? I think they wanted to learn about me, to study me. I was so scared I couldn't think straight. They kept asking me questions over and over again. What kinds of questions? About my life, my family, my beliefs, everything. I guess that's what they do, study humans. What else do you remember? They had these strange voices, sort of mechanical. And there was a machine that they were using on me. It was clamped to my head. I don't know what it was, but it hurt. Can you tell us anything else, Connie? Not really. Next thing I remember, I was waking up in the desert outside Dryfield. My head was throbbing. Maybe because of their drugs or mind probes, I don't know. I just wandered around out there. Luckily, someone found me, or I might have died from dehydration. Then I guess they called the cops, and the cops called you. End of story. Alright. Phone recording. What? Let's do camera first. What is this? So, nothing here. Brightness levels. Okay. She did say that she managed to spot... Okay. This photo was taken on 1992, 16 days after her disappearance.
Jackpot. Connie said she took that photo the day she disappeared. Clearly, she didn't. Maybe the aliens did funny things to her brain. Maybe her brain was funny to begin with. Do me a favor. Locate the position on the map where she supposedly snapped this photograph.
Alright, sure. Do I have maps? How do I map?
You know the time this particular photo was taken, operator. You also have cell phone data.
Oh right, I
detailing
forgot.
where Connie Moore
We have
was
cell phone
and
data.
At what time? Now we need to know where she was at the time she took this photo.
Alright. First ping since disappearance. Alright, so 9:19 a.m. This is Mount Mori. 9:43. Still Mount Mori. It's like a different angle, I guess. Hey Rhyme, how's it going? Why are they getting phone tower pings in 1991? She has a cell phone in 1991 or 1992. Alright. Alright, hydrate. Alright, let me hydrate. Hydrate in dry field. We're playing demos today. How do I figure this out? So I know the time this photo was taken. Our cell phone data detailing where Connie Moore was and at what time. We need to know where she was at the time she took this photo. The thing is, these are from different dates. I cannot make an assumption about dates. What? Eh? I mean, I guess it would have to be in the same place still. Like, it's near those... Are those trees?
All right. Now check this spot out. Guess I gotta do a little hiking. Probably sweat my goddamn ball.
What was happening? Is that the end of the demo? Oh, machine crashed. Well, hopefully things start going better soon, Rhyme. Did I get hacked? I got hacked by Hal. Hacked by Hal. Oh, no wonder Hal was in some sort of list. Hello, Evan. How do you know my name? I'm It Tanner. I know many things about you, Evan. A smooth criminal. What do you want? You're hacking into the FBI. What do you want? It's simple. I want the truth. What do you mean? Let me show you something. Do you remember the lists found on Henry Jenkins? You don't see her name. You didn't see her name, did you? Evan? Oh my god, she was here! The abducted woman. Pretty big coincidence, don't you think? Oh, this is interesting. I'm also gonna assume that you didn't notice that of the 136 people on it, 122 have been reported missing. I didn't notice, no. One last thing, and this is the most important part. That's definitely gonna say Evan Tanner. There's a name near the bottom that's been redacted. That name is the key to understanding everything. I must have to go now, Evan. But I'll be in touch soon. Promise. This is interesting. So go, tell me more. Alright, so that was the demo. That was actually pretty intriguing. I am intrigued by where this game is going. might decide to pick it up. All right. So that was The Operator. I might already have it wishlisted on Steam. Who knows? But yeah, that was a fun one. Let's go try another game though. So this one was by the same game as the Paynes Creek, or same team as the Paynes Creek Killings. It's currently got a pretty bad rating, like not a mixed rating on Steam, but we're gonna check it out anyway. Set title, Scene Investigators, then maybe other demos. All right, why is it not full screen? God, stop. Okay. There we go. Full resolution. Why is it left and right shadow quality? Let's do whatever. It's a pre-alpha build and does not reflect the final look. Visuals and content are subject to change. Does it cause brain bleeds? I don't know. Now, we might have to open up a new Obsidian vault for this. But maybe we don't have to for this, for the demo. Alright. Scene Investigators is a deductive reasoning game for fans of the true crime genre. Step into recreated crime scenes, observe closely for pieces of evidence, analyze possible motives behind the crimes, and uncover what truly happened. This case is one of a dinner party. 5 friends and acquaintances have gathered for a meal. Someone was murdered. All the clues are in the scene. Can you solve the case? Submit your answers to the computer and see if the case is truly solved. Alright, WASDA, examine, interact, zoom, crouch, flashlight, run. Wow, they figured out a better flashlight button. Alright, observe the scene. Answer the questions. Who sat in chair 5? Who sat in chair 2? Who's Claire's cousin? Who died? Who's the killer? Alright. So this is the scene. Happy birthday to you. Oh, this is really fast. Get down. Kimachi. Alright, anyway. It's that time of year again. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Clara. Thank you for your support. While I was in AA, Henry is so fortunate to have you. Hope you have a great year. Alright. Can I not read this one? Can't examine that one. Why not? There's clearly text written there. There's a fork on the ground. 4, 3. There's a fork. Henry Gibson. Alright, director. Get down. Can I rotate this, please? Thank you. Oh, it's... Alright. It's got a weird rotation. Like, left and right always does it like this. Does it like helicopter style. Up and down only flips it that way. So it's not screen relative. This is very hard to deal with. They had better rotation in the previous game, not gonna lie. Alright, Dr. Cherry Charleston. Abortion clinic. Attorney at law. So Henry Gibson. This is just a regular driver's license. Blue eyes. 1971, expires 2005, issued 2000. New York State Class C driver's license. Alright. So... Henry is fortunate to have you. Alright, so wait. What are we looking at again? Chair 5, Chair 2. Claire's cousin who died. Who's the killer? Okay. There's 3 people in this photograph. I don't recognize any of them. And there's very few settings. There's lipstick on this glass. Right. Unfortunately, 1 is not strong enough, but 2 is too strong. Got some sort of tomato stew going on. There's orange juice here. So this is almost certainly Jake. Because he's going through AA. There's no drink here. There's a stain here. Alright, let's check the other wallet. Or the diary. Of course it's a diary. Alright, let's see. February 14, make reservation. 212-445-6264. 037, okay. Dinner with company members. Appointment with Dr. Richardson. Clara's birthday. So, 4/22. It's Clara's birthday. 1-800-PLAN. So, I don't think these are the same numbers. So we don't know where that number's for. Abortion clinic, though. Hi, I'm out shopping. Would you mind setting the table, please? My cousin can't drink wine. Serve him orange juice instead. Ed is left-handed. Alright. Ed is left-handed. So, he's got the fork on the right hand there. Wait. They all have. Why is the spoon on the left-hand side for everyone? The heck? Heyo, Foxy Connie, how's it going? We are trying to deduce an answer to this, this mystery in this demo. Ooh, what's this? Valet parking. Fantasy Amour. It's so hard to rotate this. Alright. So on Valentine's Day, they had a little restaurant stop. Hey, I recognize this. This is in Phasmophobia. I think. Might not be the same one. This game is called Scene Investigators. It's currently on Steam, but we're just playing the demo right now. Okay, there's a letter here. Clara, dear. It's been a month since you came to visit me. Remember what we talked about? I think it's time you end things with him. You've enjoyed for far too long and need to move on. Think about it and write me back. Clara Gibson, Heather Brown. Who's Heather Brown, I wonder? Guest list, Jake, Edwin, and Jenny. Alright, we know Jake. Clara's birthday, this is 22nd. Anything else in here? Does not seem to be. No, it just puts it away. Now that just puts it away again. So, $1 value added tax. You know, I watched your type help playthrough and it helped me so much, so thanks for that. Finished the game yesterday and it was really compelling. Right? Yeah. I think the playthrough ended up getting linked on like the itch.io page, which ended up causing it to get like more views than expected. But yeah, I'm glad I could help out with that. I was thinking about pulling Obsidian out for this too, but I don't know if it'll be necessary if it's just this one case. We'll see, I guess. We played another game, another mystery game recently called The Paints Creek Killings, which is by this. So this game is by those same people, and Paints Creek Killings was an interesting one. It's a lot less deductive than Type Help was, but inaccessible for the demo. Okay. But it has kind of the same feeling. Are we kissing? Not kissing anyone. There's no one else to kiss. Are we gonna kiss the air? Are we gonna kiss my imaginary friend, Penny? Can I check the can? Alright, we got red lipstick. We got pink lilac. Leaves no marks or smears. Hello. There's text on the back. Oh, that's what it said. Matchbook from Fantasy and More. So this is probably Claire's. Nico Patch. Okay, she was trying to stop smoking. I hope the dev of Type Help makes a sequel, or it would make more sense to make a prequel. Yeah, it would be interesting to see something more in that universe. Although I don't know how they would continue it, for sure. Is there anything else to examine? Did we find everything to look at? Alright, so this has the lipstick, so this is probably Claire. Like seat 3 was probably Claire. Seat 5 was Jake. Who died and who's the killer? Alright. Don't think we have enough clues for any of that yet, though. How did she die? Can't really tell what's happening there. That looks like it's about cheek level. Do we have a weapon? Is there like a weapon on here? They did mention several names at the end, including the guy who made the transcripts. What I got from that is there was another string of killings. Perhaps, yeah. I never did get around to finishing getting all of the documents. I should probably do that. Alright, so 2 was Ed then, right? Not Ed. Okay, Ed. Oh no, it's fine. I've already kind of looked up most of the stuff that happened after I finished the game. I just haven't done it myself to find all the documents. Let's see. So yeah, this had the left-handed knife or fork. No, wait. Which seat is this? So this is seat 2. So this is... Yeah, so this is probably Ed. This Ed. So that's seat 1. Edwin, Jenny, Nothing on the phone. Nothing in the trash. Oh, wait, is there? Pharmacy, liver warning. Uh-oh. 3 or more alcoholics. Okay. Severe liver damage occur, blah, blah, blah. Pain gets worse. No refills. Doctor authorization requested used before. Dr. R.J. Hayes. Pain gets worse or lasts more than 7 days. Internal bleeding occurs. May cause vomiting, may cause internal bleeding, may cause dizziness. Alright. Do not take more than 7,000 milligrams at any given time. Seek medical attention immediately. 3 or more alcoholic drinks every day. With other drugs containing benzaclin. Let's see. Does this have benzaclin on it, though? Dwelling and speedily ignorant, any steepiest, admiration instrument, affronting invitation reasonably. If he is staying... Is he staying arrival address earnest? The preference considering it themselves, inquietude collecting estimating. Talking chamber, eschewing at it minutes. I think they really shouldn't have done that. Help? How do I rotate you? Do I have a Discord server? I do. Let me get a link for it in my YouTube, in my... Does this work? I don't know if it still works. We don't really talk much in it, but if you would like to join in, here it is. Well, I don't know if the link still works. It might not. I haven't used it in a while. Hello? I don't know if there's anything else in here to worry about. It works! Nice! Welcome into the Discord. Yeah, we often play like mystery games or horror games on this this channel. And yeah, that's what we're kind of doing today. We got value-added tax going on. Alright. This is an attorney, not someone to prescribe anything. Abortion clinic. Dr. Terry Charleston. Henry Gimson. Who was the prescriber here? Dr. J. Hayes. US Pharmacy. It doesn't say who it's prescribed to. Am I missing? What am I missing? Toaster. Whoever feels the urge. Right? Those apples look like they'd be kind of... They're like... What do they look like? Fuji? Maybe? Dr. Richardson. Not Hayes. Dinner with company members. Charleston, not Richardson. Who's Dr. Richardson? So this person's fork was in their left hand, left hand, left hand, right hand? Well, unless Edwin was wearing lipstick. It was a little difficult. Yeah. Why can I not examine this present? Let me examine it. It clearly has text written there. The most beautiful woman in the world. Okay, I guess it's not important text. Can I put these in anywhere? Why can't I turn this TV on? The godmother. I think the killer had to be next to the victim because they had to be near them to pour poison in the drink. I think they're poisoned from the medicine. It's almost certainly the medicine. But I need to find, like, evidence. This chair was knocked over. Why was this chair knocked over? Looks like, so I guess they coughed blood. Where did this bottle come from, though? Dr. R.J. Hayes. We don't have any names that match that at the moment. Nothing in here. Can't open these. Can I check? I can't check anything about the pot or about any of this. Why can't I open these? There's a knife in here, cutting board, soap. Like, is that like just like a bar of soap? Interesting that this plate is empty. Why is this empty? Did they not show up? This person not make it? No phone messages. I feel like there should be something there. There we go. Michael's Guide to New York Restaurants. 212-445-6264. So they made the reservation, indeed. That's like 3 different hints that have given us that specific data at this point. February 14th. Date. April 14th. So just before the birthday. Appointment with Dr. Richardson. There's no way it took him a month to get the prescription. Dr. Richardson. Also, it was from by a different doctor anyway. I need to watch more Manly Badass Hero. I played The Children of Clay earlier today, and I just like because just recently I was recommended Well, I was recommended it by like a random forum post, but also because I saw that he'd also played it recently, because YouTube recommended me a vid of his. Let's see. Is this photo important at all? Why is it here? So the only fork that's on the right side is on the empty plate. Except for possibly here. What am I missing? Someone had an allergy to the food, maybe? Oh, I can examine this. Okay, it's Shanti. I can't examine this. Is there anything I missed? They were all looking at her, I think. I mean, this suggests that the person in seat 3 died just because of the positioning of the body. And seat 3 was Claire, pretty sure. I wonder if these watermarks mean anything. This person wasn't drinking. But we know Jake is the cousin already from this. These are all just random restaurants. What's the point? Like, I don't know why it has so many hints about this place. What's so important about this place? That person didn't even show up for dinner, right? That's what I'm expecting, but I don't know who it was. We know that the alcohol was served. I guess Edwin didn't show up, maybe? Everyone else was like using left hand for the fork, which suggests that the one with the fork is on the right side. But the spoon is always on the left side, though, for some reason. Why? I wish I could open, like, the fridge or something. Henry and Claire were together, yeah. Is there anything to look at here? Seems that they were living together. He was also looking at an abortion clinic. Not sure why he has it in his wallet. He's also looking at a lawyer. So it seems to suggest that he's the killer. Edwin Briggs. Wait. Edwin... Why does he have Edwin's card? Dinner with company members. Appointment with Dr. Richardson. Terry Charleston. Edwin Briggs. He just has Edwin's card in his wallet for some reason. Was she not there? Wait, where did we read that? It's been a month since he came to visit. When did she receive this? Does this have a date? Is this from her mother? This doesn't have a date though, does it? Well, we know the date of the birthday. It was 4/22. I guess today's actual date doesn't matter, I don't think. Probably. I think this book's important. Why can't I turn the TV on? I mean, how do we... Wait, what makes you think the handbag... Or what makes you think that Claire didn't go with him? Because this was for Claire's birthday party. I don't think there's any evidence that Claire wasn't the one that went with him. No, she didn't live in Los Angeles. She lived here. This is her address. Clara Gibson, Forest Hills, New York. And there's no evidence that they weren't in a great spot. Well, I guess her mom says they weren't, but mothers can be like that sometimes. We think that he probably wanted to look at an abortion, and that's probably what the trouble that they were in. But there's not that much here, I feel like. Is there any other trash that we haven't looked at? This one's empty. Inaccessible for this demo. No, Claire went to visit her at some unspecified time. We don't know what time they visited. She just said last month from when she received this letter. But as far as we know, as far as I know, there's no indication on the letter where the date was. Cooper touched the red sky. And we don't even know if these two belong to each other, because the letter is underneath the book and the envelope is above them, so I don't know if they're actually related or not. Can I use the remote when the TV's on? Maybe? No? Okay. Okay, so I think this is Claire. And I think this is Jake, and I think this is Edwin, where Edwin would have been if he showed up. Which suggests that this is Henry. Well, one of these is Henry, and one of these is Jenny. But we don't have any hints about Jenny so far. Like, I haven't seen anything that suggested anything about Jenny yet. Why's the wine not all on this side? So I feel like I'm missing, there's like some evidence that I'm missing somewhere, but I don't know where to look. Why is there like a big M? Electric Burger. Michael's Guide to New York West. Oh, that's why it's an M. I keep coming back to this. What is this about? Why is this significant? Water resistant leaves no marks and smears. Wait. Are these two related? Okay, no, it was separated from the lipstick, which means that this is not Claire. It was Jenny. Let's go. All right. So who sat in chair 2? It's Claire. No. Maybe it was Claire. Maybe it was Claire. No, see, this cannot be Clara's seat. Unless this is someone else's handbag for some reason. No, see, so this lipstick belongs to this, but it says here, water resistant, leaves no marks and no smears. So it can't be whoever owns the lipstick. And because they went to Fantasy Amour, this suggests that this was Claire's. So I think this is supposed to be Jenny, because the implication is that the other people have to be are probably not wearing lipstick. So who's sitting where? If you smoke more than 10 cigarettes a day, start with step 1. Alright, so who killed her then? Clara seems like she's an ex-smoker. Or trying to stop smoking. Are there drugs containing penicillin? Do not take more than 7,000 milligrams at any given time. Seek medical attention immediately. Are these pills or what are they? They're capsules. 500 milligram capsules. That would be a lot of capsules. Drink 3 or more alcoholic drinks every day while using this product. Let's see. Brooklyn. Where do they live? Forest Hills. That's not near Brooklyn. Well, I mean, that's not Brooklyn. Did they go to a doctor in Brooklyn? Or is that somebody else's? Well, yeah, but they would have to go to the pharmacy. Would they go to a pharmacy all the way in Brooklyn? Or would they just go to one nearby? Right? They did go to New York City for this this date though. But these are all in New York City, so you know. High Noon Drive. It's high noon. Alright, let's see. Alright, I'm gonna check real quick. Forest Hills, New York. It's in Queens. I guess that would be close enough. Queens is not that far from Brooklyn, is it? Wait, it's in Long Island. Near Long Island? I don't know. I don't know New York, fam. But yeah, I don't think whoever... Well, it's possible that whoever's medicine that was did not live here. Nice view. I know, right? Nice brick. This is difficult. This person didn't drink anything. Well, we know this is for sure Jake. This is where Jake sat. This doesn't have a glass because this person didn't show up, which suggests that it had to be Edwin who didn't show up. Maybe Henry didn't show up. Unlikely. So one of these is Henry and one of these is Clara. And one of them killed Jenny. This handwriting is the same? Question mark? It looks like the same. So this is the day of. The problem is we don't know anything about Jenny. We have no clues about Jenny. Other than the fact that she was here. And that I guess she was wearing lipstick. She dropped her fork. She started coughing. Was there a killer? Was there a killer at all? Maybe she just was bad at taking medicine. Can you entertain the fact that maybe Henry had an affair with Jen? I mean, it's possible. But we don't have any evidence that suggests that. Except maybe the abortion card. Maybe. Is there a name on this handbag? Maybe that's something we forgot to check. No indication of ownership on this. It says UC. That could be that too. But I just need a clue that connects the handbag to someone. Like, directly. Or like something that guarantees that Clara was for sure not the one to go here. There's nothing on the back. Like, I get that it's 100% a possibility. I just don't have any evidence to point to that's like, yeah, that's for sure. No, this just says Claire's birthday. Oh wait, we can click on it. Alright, this helps. This helps. There we go. She returned from LA. Alright, there we go. There's the smoking gun. Alright, there we go. Now we know for sure. Now we know everything. There we go. So you're right, that was Clara who died. And that was Jenny's sat in chair too. Well, we still don't know who sat in which chairs. Well, technically, we don't know if it was Jenny, but the evidence in her purse suggests that it was her. Doctor appointment March 13. All right. So the question is, who sat here? Maybe it was Jenny. It says leaves no marks or stains, but it also says water resistant. Which is why the bottle is giving me mixed messages about who it should be. If the stain sticks around despite getting all wet. Oh, wait. then it's whoever the bag belongs to. Yeah, that would explain this stain here. Did Clara figure it out? We know that this person didn't drink it. But we don't have any... Okay, so this talks about having... What is it? Benzaclin? This didn't really come up with anything else, though. But... if anything gets worse, do not take more than at any given time. Drink 3 or more alcoholic drinks every day when using this product. I gotta turn on the lights, hold on. What does Benzaclin do anyway? $4.14. What was this medicine called? Hold on. It doesn't say what this medicine is called. Yeah, it looks like we wouldn't need to take way too much of this to kill someone with this, I feel like. Unless they were a heavy drinker, which they wouldn't be if they were pregnant. Well, they hopefully wouldn't be if they were pregnant. Oh yeah, that means she shouldn't drink any wine. But clearly they still all drank wine, except for this one, who was, supposedly Jake. Oh, I guess she didn't drink wine. I guess maybe this was Jenny's seat. And this is Clara's seat at the head of the table. She is the birthday girl. So maybe Jenny killed Clara. Maybe? How are we liking this? Because this is the seat. If they had an affair, then Jenny wouldn't want it to be suspicious if she didn't drink anything at all. But we don't know that. We do know that whoever was sitting here didn't drink anything. We also know that they moved their cup. Why was it wet to begin with? Like, why are these the only... I guess it's because they're the only ones that were moved. Maybe they were moved after the fact? But why wouldn't Clara be sitting next to her boyfriend, right? And why wouldn't she be at the head of the table? Maybe? No. Yeah, I think that's what happened. Jenny swapped the drinks and then didn't drink from her own anyway. All right, let's just submit it and see what happens. This is intense for a demo, not gonna lie. Oh, no. So Jenny. So let's try this and see what happens. Oh, come on. Oh, I got 5 out of 5. Oh, we did it. We got the correct answers. All right, so that's what the gameplay for that would be like. Honestly, that's that's really intense. The game is on Steam, it looks like. It came out like 2 years ago or something like that. It's a little intense, but maybe it's something to pick up if you like deduction type games. All right, let's see if we have time for one more type of game. You think you'll wishlist it? Yeah, seems like it'd be interesting. All right, last game to try out. Also, this is my notes from the Paints Creek killings. Let's see. What should I try out? You know what? I don't know how long this will last, but oh, one of these two seems the most interesting. I don't know what this is. Visual novel of some sort. Mystery game. This one I hear is like horror Papers, Please. I did play The Root Trees Are Dead. I actually played the original, the HIO version before the final release. And then when the game released a couple months ago, it's right here. Where is it? Yeah, I played it I launched it on March 7th just to see the new updated art. But yeah, I played it like a couple months ago. All right, let's try this one, Demon Masquerade. All right. Set title, Demon Masquerade. It wouldn't work for you? That's rough. Alright, let's see. Options. Oh, this is made in RenP, it looks like, for sure. RenPy, rather. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Jigsaw puzzle. Left click and drag to assemble. Okay. Give me all the pieces. Why am I solving a puzzle? Am I missing a piece? It appears the subject Lambda is missing the final puzzle piece. Wait, what? Oh, there he is. Excellent work. What are we doing here? Good job, honey. You solved that puzzle so fast. Oh, I think she's cheering me on for solving a 9-piece puzzle. Subject Lambda displays adequate spatial reasoning abilities. Hi. My name is Dr. Elena Dow. I'm going to be looking after you during your time here at the Athena Institute. Hold on a second. Music? I'm gonna need you to calm down a little bit, buddy. We've got a bunch of puzzles for you to try. Does that sound fun? No. Come on, don't be grumpy. I know you're still full of energy. Creak. The music is banger. It is kind of banger. It's time for you to go to bed. You've got a lot more games to play in the morning. So lamb. Demon Masquerade. Chapter 1. Alright, what are we doing here? Sleep? Nah, fam. What? What was that about? Click, click, click. It's a Rubik's Cube. Well, a Rubik's Pyramid. So what we're getting here is that our character is quite good at solving puzzles. There's a regular old Rubik's Cube. Weird colors. Why are they flexing their puzzle solving skills? I don't know. Just something to do before bed, I guess. This very wrinkly pillowcase and blankets. Good morning, sweetie. For today's game, I brought you a new book. When you're finished reading it, come talk to me. Pay close attention. I'm gonna ask you some questions about it when you're done. Tread on Fred by Professor Zeus. Right-click to read. Tread on Fred. Use the left and right arrow keys to turn the page. Okay. On the road to the town Galad. On the road to the town Galed, towards a gorge the crew all sped. Though there lay no bridge ahead. Instead, the merry band had Fred. Fred would lay across the crack, stretching out, stiffening his back, for all members of the pack to use as a makeshift track. See the bashful lemur maids, tying up their hair in braids, sewing dolls with golden thread, blushing red as they tread on Fred. Hear the shrieks and the squeals of the trampy eels and heels. I don't think you could use that. Telling the jokes best left unsaid, tales from bed as they tread on Fred. Those eels have boobs and cleavage. Count the spots on the socks of the ox who likes to box, building a strength with weights of lead above their head as they tread on Fred. Nice socks, though. Fred, why are you doing this? What do you get out of this, Fred? Taste the cheese and the goats from the breakfast-eating goats, jars of honey and jam to spread, buttering bread as they tread on Fred. Smell the funk of the skunk dressed like an imposing punk, a bout of nerves cause wafting dread, fragrance shed as they tread on Fred. Now crossing the final one with the setting of the sun, though it all had been good fun, finally Fred's work is done. Alright, let's see. So let's just memorize who was who. It was first the badgers, right? Or lemurs. Lemurs, eels, ox, goats, skunk. Farting skunk. Alright. Sure. So what do you want to ask? Alright, time for a quick quiz. What is the title of the book you've just read? Tread on Fred. That's right! 22132. Or 22132. Question 2. How many spots are on the what? No! How could you ask me this question? Was it 5? 6? That's not quite right. Subject Lambda does not appear to have photographic memory. Nah, shit. Read it? Or right click. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8? But that's only on the sides we can see. Alright, we gotta look at details in the pictures, I guess. They got bears, they got yellow thread, they got blue, suits, I guess. And red heels. He's got jam and bread and butter. And he's got oats. I guess, is that honey or... I guess that's butter. Yeah, that's butter. He's got treads on his... on his shoes. Alright. Do I gotta memorize this? Oops. How much, what do I gotta know? Alright again. Question 3. What does Tread on Fred tell us about the author Professor Zeus? He wants to be stepped on. That's an interesting interpretation. Okay, that's all for today. Tomorrow you're in for a real challenge, okay? What is happening? You know what? Let's save with this photo. Wake up, read a children's book, get quizzed on it, and then go to sleep. That is quite a life you got there. Today I've prepared a real mystery for you. I want you to work out who stole the painting in a heist that happened last month. Look through the clues and come talk to me once you've solved the case. Alright, finally a real puzzle. It's up to you to make sure your evidence is organized. Try arranging it neatly before you start investigating, alright? Not that much room. Alright. On Thursday, a brash thief or a group of thieves stole a painting worth $3 million from the National Gallery of Victoria, Australia. It was noticed that the painting was missing around 2 p.m., having been last been accounted for during the security staff's previous patrol an hour earlier. According to investigators, the perpetrator entered during the gallery opening hours and simply cut the painting right out of the frame, stashing it. You know, paintings aren't usually made of paper, right? Stashing it back away before blending back in with the rest of the patrons. At a press conference today, blah blah blah. The artwork, a self-portrait of Rembrandt, purchased by the let's see, yeah, missing around 2 p.m. Yep. Purchased in the gallery in 1933 is considered blah blah blah, etc. etc. That's unimportant. So there is a fingerprint here. Let's see if we got any fingerprints that look like this. Alright, so near one of the sides, there's a little spiral like that. This one looks the most similar. Let's see. Spiral like that, and then 1, 2, and then there's a cross over there. Yeah, that's that fingerprint. Stephanie Hopper. Aliases / former names. Oh, dead naming. Gross. Prior convictions, fraud, and counterfeiting. Let's see. I mean, that seems to be the only... Fraud or counterfeiting, though. Sticky Hand Sam. They do not have, like, a similar fingerprint at all, though. I mean, there's literally a fingerprint. What else am I supposed to do about that? Doesn't seem like there's any other information here except for the fingerprint. And yeah, there's only one fingerprint that's at all alike. So let's save. Alright, so ready to crack the case? Sure. To do that, you'll need to present a hypothesis that explains who stole the painting. Who do you believe stole the painting? Stephanie Hopper. So you think Stephanie stole the painting. Now you'll need to prove your hypothesis with this thread of logic. Okay. Connect a piece of evidence to, click on a piece of evidence to connect it to the crime. Click on an initial piece of evidence to add a thread. Interesting. The thief left a fingerprint on the frame of the— Yeah, you didn't notice? It was very obvious. Which matches the sample in Stephanie Hopper's profile, proving she was the one who stole the painting. Nice work. Subject Lambda displays a capacity for deductive reasoning. You solved the mystery, sweetie. Solving this mystery has taught you more than you realize. As you know, everybody has a unique set of fingerprints, but it's not just a person's fingerprints that are unique. The way they walk, they talk, the way they write, the way they think. Study these traits and you'll understand the person. I think you could have given a better introductory puzzle, because once you understand them, they'll never escape your grasp. Why is this so laggy? Shing! What is happening? Hello! Phosphorus begone. Master, what is happening? Forgive my intrusion, but a subject has escaped containment. What did you call me? You fool! How many times have I told you not to call me that in front of a subject? What if I'd been training a Thanatos spawn? What is happening? What is happening? Apologies, Master. Do you know what you forced me to do now? I'm going to dispose of a very promising subject! Zeta. Don't worry, Master. I'll clean up Iota's mess. Lethos. Erase. Oh, they're gonna erase my memory? What is happening? 15 years later! Okay. I guess the demo's not done yet. What? I hope there's like another puzzle. I want to know what this is like. Detective Lambda, I presume. Oh, we guess we were all named after Greek letters. There was Iota and Zeta and now Lambda. The name's Ed Dolan with FBI's Critical Incidents Unit. Sorry to disturb you so late, but I've got a hell of a case here. A family of 4, the Shepherds, had been burned to death in their home on the outskirts of a small Texas town. Shortly before their death, they reported to police that they were receiving threatening messages from a cult based in the area. The cult calls themselves the Veneratologists. Seems like an open and shut case, right? The only problem is the night of the arson, the cult was throwing a party celebrating the supposed rebirth of their leader, meaning every single one of them has an alibi for the night of the murder. There's no doubt in my mind that they did it. But proving it to the point where we can get an arrest warrant is gonna take a lot more than a gut feeling. Spelled FDI wrong, right? That's why I came to see you. I've heard you've solved cases thought to be unsolvable without even leaving your lounge chair. The fact that you managed to identify the Bridgepoint slasher from a partially solved crossword is still talked about at the Bureau to this day. I've even heard rumors you're responsible for cracking the most of the solved plague killer ciphers. Isn't that just a Pigpen cipher? Well, no, this is not part of Pigpen code. What is this if it's not Pigpen? Obviously, we don't expect you to solve the case for free. We're aware that you've offered $1 million reward for anyone with information regarding the Athena Institute. This dossier contains everything the Bureau has on the Institute. We're willing to hand it over if you crack this case for us. How does that sound? Give me the dossier first, then I'll solve the case. Now that's quite the ask. You drive a hard bargain. Alright, you can have the dossier up front. However, I still expect you to make our case top priority. I hope that wasn't overly presumptuous of me. But I brought all the evidence related to the arson with me. I put it all up on the pinboard. But feel free to rearrange it. I've heard that you're very particular about how your evidence is arranged. Come to me if you've had a breakthrough in the case. Or if you have any questions about the facts at hand. I'm not leaving the chair till this case is solved. Okay, do we get to actually solve it? Yes! We get to actually solve the case. Let's go. Let's solve this case. If you're overwhelmed by the evidence, press Z and then click on the board to zoom in. Okay. Cool. Examine evidence, draw, clear drawing. So we can draw. Let's see. Goat milk. So I can draw like this. The cat did it. Goat milk gallon, ground goat meat, whole grain buns, lettuce, vodka, tomatoes, American slices. Alright, let's look at this. Property damage report. Let's see. 18 Steers Road, Gotherton, McLuhan County, Texas. 1997, 9 to 10 p.m. Shattered front window, traces of alcoholic spirits utilized as an accelerant suggest that an improvised incendiary device, such as a Molotov cocktail, was used to deliberately start the fire. Okay. We also have vodka was purchased there. Due to the highly flammable polystyrene core cladding of the house, it would have been ignited easily. The fire would have consumed the entire truck, blah, blah, blah. Corpses of the 4 occupants were found inside, having died of smoke inhalation. Presumably, they were unable to escape the flames. Quickly cut off the only exit from the property. No car tire marks were found on the dirt path leading up to the premises. No car tire marks. However, there were several tracks on what appeared to be a bicycle. Oops. No! Probably from one of the children's bikes. Alright. No 911 calls were recorded in Gotherton on the night of the fire. Authorities were alerted to investigate by the following day by a truck driver. Okay. So we do got the vodka here. Okay. So there's 23 tenets of veneratology. Thou shalt, okay. Adhere to Lord Aloysius. Don't question Aloysius. Shun non-believers. Pariah. Okay, first, people who forsake the church are pariahs. Pariahs must be punished. Thou shalt not covet status. Okay. No covet material wealth or worldly possessions. Thou shalt not covet status, save for in the eyes of the Lord. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt steal only that which you do not have the means to purchase. Thou shalt share all that you own with the church. Once fully inducted in the church, thou shalt live within the sanctum. Those living in the sanctum must defend it against the forces of evil. Thou shalt keep their music at a reasonable volume. Be modest in thy footwear choices. Do not consume the flesh of any animal save for the goat, for it is the spawn of Satan. Alright. Oh, but this American cheese. 100 slices for $1.25 though. You're right. American cheese is not goat. But maybe they don't consider it cheese. Thou shalt not partake in drink or imbibe in inebriant of any kind. Uh-oh. Oops. Thou shalt not place any other place of, or visit any other place of worship. Thou shalt not study the veneratological. Says flesh. True. But the milk they got was also goat milk. Thou shalt not study the veneratological scripture in private. Thou shalt not meet in secret with Lord Aloysius. Thou shalt bathe 3 baths a day. Jesus. Thou shalt not use vanilla-based scents. Thou shalt write a reflection on the state of the world each month. Criticism, feedback. Thou shalt... Okay. Let's look at this first. You've proven yourself to be a stalwart believer in our case. Thus, you have been bestowed the privilege of enacting Tenet 5. Tenet 5. Pariahs of the church must be punished. Alright. Is this Aloysius? I guess it must be. Oh, someone's missing from this picture. She went somewhere. But he went somewhere. Everyone else is stuck around. Okay. She was also gone. Okay, wait. These are not all the same people each time. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in this one. 5 people in this one. So this person is new. Who are you? You just showed up randomly. Then she reappears and she reappears, and then this person leaves, and then this person also left. The time is 9:30. This is 6:45. And this is, 8 o'clock. This happened around 9:30. So it's someone who is missing from this image, and there's only one person who's missing from this image, and that's her. Well, yeah, they obviously didn't drink it. That's why it's, you know, highlighted. Alright, let's see. Attention apostates, the corruption of your spirit by the forces of evil and your deep-seated resentment of God, blah, blah, blah. You'll be judged for your sins, and agents of the Lord shall wreak havoc upon your family. Upon your family. Repent for your crimes now so that you not burn for eternity. Burn. Thanks, Glenn, for your volunteering to go get groceries. I would have done it myself, but I'm so busy preparing everything for the Lord's big day. Remember to buy the secret ingredient we discussed earlier. So everything else on the list is there. Except for the vodka. And I don't know what I've done tied up in the doghouse, but whatever it was, I'm sorry I did such said that. Please let me back into the bed. Sleeping on the couch is making my bad back flare up. Heck. It doesn't say where they got this from. Glenn, thanks so much for fixing my rocking chair. You made it better than brand new. It might even be able to withstand culture riding it down the stairs again. He's a rambunctious child, but he means well. I don't know what we would do without you. What does that mean? Culture? So there's Marcus, Glenn, Mary, Coulter, Joyce, Lily. So this is Aloysius. Hey Big A, have a great day. Thank you for your constant guidance and for taking us in after my waterbed important business failed. You have the heart of Mother Teresa and the wisdom of John Madden. Dear Lord Aloysius, have a wonderful awakening. I hope this new gun rack serves you well in your war against the non-believers. The feds are gonna find themselves in a heck of a siege if they try to take us down. Your humble carpenter, Glenn. Which one of these men looks more like a carpenter? And which of them looks like a jock? Well, this gift does not look like a gun rack, so... Dear Lord Aloysius, happy birthday, happy awakening day. And what was the say on the front? Another awakening, but don't count the candles or it'll be here forever. Okay. You have to forgive me for being unable to get enough candles for your cake. I'm afraid buying that many would cause a national wax shortage. But on a more serious note, thank you for offering me direction when I was at my most lost in castle and when I was at my lowest point. And thank you for sharing your 9 million years of enlightenment with us, redeeming me of all my sins and giving me a place to live. I hope you like the card I made. I made it myself with some help from Sister Mary, who taught me how to decorate a stamp, make a stamp to decorate it with. Is Joyce? Alright. I'm dedicated to you, body and soul. I live to answer your every command. How I shudder with delight under your watchful eye. How I long to worship you. Alright. The cat calendar you gifted me at Christmas has given me. The expression reminds me of the look Glenn has when he's thinking. Lily. Alright, so I think this one is Joyce. I mean, Coulter. I made it myself with some help from Sister Mary. Is this Coulter? We don't have that many. I guess that must be Coulter. Who is this? That feels out of place. So there's Marcus and Glenn. Most likely. There's a bike though. They say they saw bike tracks, probably from one of the children's bikes. But do they have a bike? The window, nothing changed in the window. I like how they had spoons. Were they using spoons for the cake, I wonder? What is this about? I don't get what this one's for. Is it just let's talk to him and see if he's got anything to say. You need anything from me? Tell me about the crime. Took place in a small town in Gutherton, Texas. The victims were a young family of 4, the Shepherds. Falling on hard times, the Shepherds sought help from their local church. It was there that they first met the Veneratologists, an obscure Christian sect based in the area. At first, the family was charmed by Lord Aloysius and enjoyed living in the commune. However, they left the group a month ago, fearing that his doctrines were becoming increasingly radical. Upon leaving the church, the family began to receive threatening letters at their new home. They contacted the police about the harassment several times, but citing the lack of evidence, the police were unwilling to press charges. The next threat would be the final one they received. Corruption of your spirit by the forces of evil and your deep-seated resentment of God's cleansing grace have been made abundantly clear by your recent actions, right? On the night of August 29th, someone set fire to the residence. All signs pointed to this being an intentional arson. Check. Okay. Check the property damage for more info. Cast suspicion on the cult. The problem is they were all celebrating the Lord's Awakening Day at the time, thus giving them an airtight alibi. That's a damn travesty. A nice family killed in such a horrific way. It's stuff like this that makes me wonder, blah, blah, blah. But I'm confident that you'll be able to uncover the truth. Alright, and what's the second thing? Tell me about the suspects. There we go. So, quite a quick rundown on the possible suspects. Tell me about Aloysius Kingsley. So, we've got a lot of people here. That's him. Aloysius Kingsley came to the town of Gutherton 3 years ago and set up the Church of Veneratology shortly after his arrival. Was a notorious fraudster and con man. Gilman, now newly ordained as Lord Aloysius, was readily accepted by a small town. Okay. Mary McQueen. Which one is Mary? Okay, that's Mary. Was one of the first members to join the Church of Veneratology. Known to be extremely loyal, Mary is responsible for the majority of domestic duties in the commune. During the last 6 months, she has dedicated herself to educating her adopted son, Coulter. Alright. Tell us about Glenn Knight. The Mr. Fix-It of Gutherton. He fixes a lot of stuff. Not only one for religion, Glenn joined on the group on the assistance of his longtime friend, Lily Brooks. Okay. Why was Lily there? Formerly a librarian at the middle school before quitting what was described as a total nervous breakdown. She has few friends outside the church and is reportedly heartbroken when the Shepherd family left. Longtime friends with Glenn Knight, she was the one who convinced him to join the group. Alright, nothing particularly notable about her. Coulter P. Awning. He's got a bike here. Orphan at the age of 7, traffic claims his parents. Coulter was bouncing around foster system for a couple of years. He was adopted by Mary McQueen at 11. He was attending middle school. Citation of behavioral issues has led to homeschool by the church. Alright. Joyce Bishop. Alright. Joyce Bishop was a former hairdresser and wife to Marcus Bishop. After her husband's business folded, they both moved into the commune. Taking the commune lifestyle is as long as she isn't the one responsible for cleaning of the laundry. Alright. And tell me about Marcus. Marcus Bishop is a former entrepreneur and husband to Joyce Bishop. After his business folded, okay. Indifferent to the commune lifestyle as long, okay. So they don't really care that much. So, what I'm getting here is that, the most likely suspect is Mary, and we know that. Because, well, the most likely one to want the family dead is Mary, because she's, like, you know, super, I'm trying to think of the word for it. I can't think of it right now. Obsessive is not the word I'm looking for. Faithful is not the word I'm looking for. Zealous, I guess, maybe? She's super zealous about this thing. She likes the family. She doesn't care. He doesn't care. He probably doesn't care. He likes to help people. And he is basically a con man. He legit probably does not care about any of that. But the thing is, the most likely person to do it is Colton. Because he was the only one with the opportunity. I like how he calls her sister Mary, despite that she adopted him. Let's see, this writing. Attention apostates. Corruption. Circle eyes. Mary doesn't have circle eyes, though. This person has heart eyes. This person has circle eyes. Colton wrote this message. Yeah, they have so many thumbtacks. They do not need that many thumbtacks. I think this is supposed to be Marcus's. Alright, I mean, I guess the only thing to point that is that it's the kid who did it. I think I solved the case. You know who started the fire. Alright. Who do you think started the fire? I think it was Colton. You have any evidence that could prove it? Alright, Alright. So Glenn went and did the groceries. Secret ingredient. Alright. So we got the whiskey report. Got whiskey. We got this. Alright, I don't know how else I would connect this, actually. How do I remove this? Right click? Yeah. Missing photo. Look. Why can I not connect this? Clearly culture. Connect it to this. I guess I can't connect it to the... Do I just have too many? Maybe I just have too many. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what I could need to connect stuff with. Whatever, fam. I feel like I can connect multiple things. Like, there's this is missing. There's no alcohol. Okay. So we connect it to the photo. There's a missing person at 9 o'clock. There's alcohol, no alcohol, there's this. But I can't connect this anymore. That's apparently I can only have 5 pieces of evidence. So that's too many already. But they all lead to each other. Whatever. Interesting. The damage report mentions the fire started between 9 and 10 p.m. The exact time this photo was taken, meaning Culture is the only one without an alibi for the arson. Furthermore, there's the threatening note that was sent to the shepherds. Something about it seems familiar. You're right, the handwriting is identical to the card Culture wrote, which means that Culture was the one who started the fire. So the arsonist was Culture. I knew there was something off about those photos. I mean, in what world would a child be absent when the cake is being cut? But that just highlights our biggest problem. We're talking about a 14-year-old kid here. Do you think Culture had an accomplice? Yes. Who do you think was Culture's accomplice? I think it was Mary McQueen. Mary McQueen. Do you have any proof of that? Chat, you cooked. It's true, right? It's this again. This. I think that's it. That's all that's required, right? I think. That's gotta be it, I feel like. The property does mention that alcohol was used to start the fire. And listed among the items on the receipt are 2 bottles of vodka. The vodka is the only item purchased that wasn't on the shopping list, so that perhaps that's the secret ingredient Mary requested. And you're suggesting that because of the rules of strict religion, we can prove that alcohol wasn't for personal consumption. But that cult has a heck of a lot of crazy rules. Can you circle whichever 10 is relevant at the moment? Thou shalt not partake in church. We circle it again. Tenet 15 prohibits the consumption of alcohol, so Mary must have wanted the vodka to use in the arson. You've convinced me that Mary was the one who orchestrated the arson, but there's one thing that bothers me. So far, we've managed to pin both Culture and Mary for starting the fire that killed the Shepherd's family. However, I still think that bastard Lord Aloysius is responsible for all of this and is just hiding behind his loyal flock. Is there any shred of evidence that Lord Culture ordered Culture to carry out the attack on the family? Alright, I guess he is part of it. I don't know. My dude wasn't paying attention. I mean, is there anything else? I don't think we have any other clues here, right? I mean, there's really nothing else at this point, right? I feel like. This letter written by Aloysius himself mentions tenant number 5. According to the list, tenant number 5 is yeah. It was a clever plan that Aloysius and Mary cooked up, having a child do their dirty work. But with deductions, you've managed to nail them both for conspiracy to commit murder. They're both gonna go away for a long time. We're gonna head straight to the judge to get an arrest warrant for Aloysius Kingsley and Mary McQueen. Judge Burton certainly isn't gonna be happy to have him turn up his doorstep at midnight. Well, I've already given you the dossier on the Athena Institute. I hope you can find what you're looking for in there. Thanks, Lambda. You're even better than they say you are. I wish this would be a little bit faster. It's the regular speed is... Oh no! Oh no! You still have to tread out, right? Why are you here? Visual confirmation on Lambda. Long time no see. No time for a reunion. I'm afraid we're behind schedule. You may experience some nausea. Don't worry, it'll pass. Your costume is on that coat rack. Make sure the mask fits properly or the voice changer won't work. Is there still more? Alright, we're putting on a costume. Are you ready? We better hurry. You're the last to arrive. Oh, good. Our final guest. Oh, whoops. I missed that. Now that everyone's here, we can get started. Welcome, one and all. All of you have been brought here today to participate in a very prestigious event, the Demon Masquerade. This ancient ritual grants you the chance to make your wildest dreams come true. Aren't you all so lucky to have been selected as maskers? Alright. Well, it didn't really explain what the rest of the... I wish it gave a little bit more about what the rest of the game is going to be like. But that was pretty interesting. I don't know if I want to buy it anytime soon, but I am curious about what's going on there later. I imagine... Okay, so let's go to the store page just real quick for that. Yeah, let's watch this. Why not? Soon. Play. So this is why I was interested in it. Hey, look, it's scary stories to tell in the dark. Organize the evidence. Oh, there's the veneratology one. Annotate your thoughts. Deduce the truth. I like how that birthday thing had nothing to do with the actual mystery that was being solved, because look at us all crossed out. It's not his birthday. But yeah, I presume that like all the puzzles are just like... This is all like super early game stuff. Yeah, it gives no indication of what the rest of the game would be like in terms of what kind of puzzles you're solving. That's an owl smoking a pipe, it is. The undo update. I guess the actual game has an undo button now instead of just being able to clear everything. Did they update them again? They did not look like this in the previous appearance. Anyway, so yeah, I think that's gonna be all from me in terms of games. We played a lot of games. I'm really interested in the operator. That seems like the most interesting of the games that we played today. I'm also interested in more in scene investigators, but if you check the store page, it's kind of mixed right now, probably because it takes so much effort to just deduce everything. But you know what? It might be interesting. I might be into it, despite the fact that it's it's less liked. But maybe the demo is just better than the rest of the game. Who knows? I'm interested in checking it out. I'll put the for YouTube, I'll put the links to all the games, or I'll list all the games we played in the description sometime after stream. But yeah, that was our longest one, 55 minutes, just wandering around the same room. I'm interested in the story of the operator so much. I'm not so much interested in Dead Letter Department. I don't know what it's going for real. Am I Nima? This is interesting, but I think it would probably take way too long as a stream game. Because it seems heavily story-based. Also, Nima's got this secret voice in her head. Children of Clay was way shorter than I expected. Way too short. There's 2 more achievements for it, though. But yeah, that is gonna be it from me. For those of you on YouTube, thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for, trying to help out where you can for some of these mysteries. It can be pretty difficult. I don't know what I'm doing on Tuesday. Yeah, I have no clue. Maybe we'll pick up the operator. Maybe we'll have something else that I've already downloaded. Who knows? But yeah, let's get on over to the outro scene and say our goodbyes. Hope you all have a very good night. Thank you all for dropping by. Yeah. Once again, that's gonna be it from me. Tuesday, I'll find something to play. We'll figure it out. And yeah, for those of you on YouTube, this will be our goodbye. Because the rest of us on Twitch are gonna go have a raid. I hope you all have a very good night. Anyway, have a very good night. Later. Bye!